guys, so it is about noon. We've had kind of a busy day. I figured I'd vlog a little bit today, and then in a couple days I'll put all the vlog footage together and put it into one vlog. So yeah, we got a few things done today. So we went and paid for Larry's piano. We did go to the post office and drop something off, but the post office itself was closed. So on base right now, like Obama is on base playing golf or something. So I went to the post office that's on base and they were closed. Okay, great. Go sit down with it. So I couldn't go inside and get a large box, but I did get, I did drop off what I needed to drop off. I've done some Friday cleaning. Bible time, this just means I have an app that's got like devotionals. So that's what I like to sit and drink coffee in the morning and take the time to kind of read that to, like, you know, like inspire my day sort of. And then learning time we haven't done yet. In library, I circled these two things because we're gonna get those done tomorrow. The kids did not feel like going to the library today, and they still have a couple books that they have to read, or I think 2 or 3 that they need to finish anyway, so that's fine. And then tonight we're gonna watch the next Harry Potter in our lineup, and then we have piano lessons and baseball sign-up. So pretty easy day. Friday cleaning, I think I've told you guys this before, is my front porch, my garage, and my backyard. But I don't need to cut the grass. I don't know if you guys see, it's already cut and short. And then everything else, when I put this together, I moved things around. This isn't gonna stay here. I just moved it because everything else in my backyard, toys-wise, was free. So I don't care if it gets wet and covered in gross, but I paid for this, or my husband and I paid for it. So I just wanted to push it in on the patio when it's not in use, and the kids can still go out there and jump on it a little bit, but when they're like playing outside, I move it to the grass. But anyways, so yeah, so I don't really need to do anything out there. I can weed whack next week. And the garage is just full of cardboard boxes from Christmas, and next week is the day that they do bulk trash, so I'll get it all out on the curb next week, so I can't really do anything there. So I do need to throw one thing away or get rid of one thing from each area in the backyard. I think I'm gonna get rid of one of the kitchen sets. So there's a kitchen set here, and then there's like a little grill set with seats. I think that's what I'm getting rid of this time. Or one of the basketball hoops. We have 2. One was a gift from well, they were both a gift from my mother-in-law, but one of them came and was missing the net. And instead of just sending me the net, the company sent me a whole new basketball hoop. The kids don't really use it that much, so I think it'll be that, one of those 2 things. I'll just put them out on the curb, and somebody will pick them up around here. In my neighborhood, they like pick that stuff up like crazy. And then in the garage, let's see. I think, you know, I got rid of a little bike last week, so I could just say that that was my thing to get rid of. I could get rid of that second bike back there, the Schwinn bike. I have this bike. This bike right here is brand new, and the wheel, like whenever we shipped it, it popped. So my husband's gonna fix that when he gets home, and it hooks up to that. I can't wait to use that. I really can't, because I haven't used it since we've been here, and I think here is the perfect place to use it. All of this garbage is getting thrown away. That computer is getting thrown out. We have 3 tower computers like that. How ridiculous is that? So I cleaned that computer up, and that's gonna go in the garbage because we don't use them. And that is probably 7 or 8 years old. That thing's old. So that's one of the things I got rid of yesterday. All these boxes, except for that one. I think we're gonna keep that one so that when we move from here, I have the instructions and I can remember how to take it apart, and we have somewhere to store it for the move, because the movers will take it apart like a bunch of gorillas and lose all the pieces. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm going to get rid of that bike back there in the way back. Just put it on the curb. It works. It's a great bike. You just need to put it together, but it doesn't get used. It's taking up space, and we're trying to get rid of space. Also, that gigantic tube that came from a carpet, I need to get rid of that. I saved it thinking I could possibly use it for something, but I very quickly realized there is absolutely nothing I can do with that right now, or that I want to do with that. I'm not going to get rid of my chaise lounge still, because I really think that I could get it refinished. So, or my husband and I maybe could work on that as a project together. So we'll see. So that's going to stay there. Our camping gear, we have a huge tent and a that thing on top is a luggage rack for the top of the car, so keep that. But yeah, so I'll throw that stuff away. I'll get that stuff onto the curb later tonight. And let me turn this off. Whoop. So, anyways, yes, we can invite Brock over, but not today because I don't have his mommy's phone number. I only see her when I drop you off at school, so I have to ask her for her phone number, okay?
How about we get email Brock our phone number?
Yeah, we didn't give him our phone number though, but I can, but it won't be until when school starts. Mommy only has Layla's mommy's number and Chase's mom, but Chase's brother is in town, so they're having family time right now. Okay, anyways guys, so that's what's going on today. Super easy day. Again, taking it crazy easy. This is easy for me. And some people might be like, oh my god, you're doing all kinds of ridiculous things around the house, but for me this is like easy. This is easy going, easy. So that's what's going on today. Really don't have anything to do until later. The baseball sign-ups start at 4:30, I think. So what we'll probably do, if they go until like 10:30, they're really late. So his piano lessons are a little after 7. We'll probably head over and get him signed up for baseball around 6:15 or so. They're close to each other, the baseball where you sign up and where his piano lessons are. So we'll just go take care of that. We'll leave the house at like 6:15 and get all that stuff done. And yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and sit down and have my coffee. Lincoln is eating his lunch. He had an Uncrustable. I'm gonna finish my big cup of water for the morning. Get another, well, let me get this going. Get a coffee going here. And then I'm gonna have my lunch. Larry's gonna eat whenever he's ready. I have an Uncrustable out for him. Again, easy lunch today. And then I'm gonna sit down, have some reading time. I have an order on Etsy that I want to make. I got some Etsy gift cards for Christmas, so I'm gonna use those on Etsy and get myself some stuff for my planner. Still, I have not spent any unplanned money this month. And when I mean unplanned, I mean like my grocery budget was significantly lower. And I paid for his piano this morning, but because December was, there was 2 holidays and his teacher was sick one day, I got a bunch of credit back. So I'm going to pay $25 for this for January for his piano lesson. So that's actually $75 that I have sitting in my envelope cash system. So my very low spend time that I'm trying to have before my husband comes home is going very well. So that's that. And I do have, what's exciting really for me, is at the end of December, I made some orders on Amazon that should be coming in this week. So it's gonna feel like I totally went shopping and got some new goodies, but I paid for them in December. We have one, the kids have some McDonald's cash that they'll probably get to use later this month. And little Larry actually yesterday wanted to buy an app on the iPad, and I made him pay me for it. Because we're trying to teach him, you know, spend, save, give. He has 3 envelopes up on the bulletin board, and they have different amounts of money in each one. So when he gets his allowance at the end of the week, he gets $5 a week. But we call it commission because he actually has to work to get that money. Okay guys, so I was sitting here trying to sort of perfect the way we have been doing little Larry's chores and his commission, as we're calling it. I need to clean this part off still. This has like their current bedtime, because we were doing like when these tasks didn't get done, bedtime got moved earlier and earlier, but that just didn't really seem to motivate him. So bedtime is just bedtime, like that's just that. So anyways, so I've been sitting here trying to perfect it. I talked about it a little earlier, I think today, but so I've come to an idea. So when he does well at school, right now he's very young, and so I want him to be motivated for as far as school goes, and money motivates my child. So you know, they have cards at school. It's red, yellow, and green. This portion will end at some point, because at some point he's going to get to where he's old enough that we can't pay him based on like daily reports. He'll have to get paid based on like report cards and stuff like that, which is how my parents always did it. We got paid when report cards came out whenever I was in high school and in middle school. But I think for a while he's in elementary school, or at least while he's kind of in that kindergarten to third grade range where they're bringing home daily reports on how they did at school. Green card is $1, yellow card is nothing, and the red card, $1 gets taken away. And that's just what we're doing right now because this motivates him. And he does get yellow cards, and he has gotten a red card before. So, but he gets more green cards than anything else. But it motivates him. Money motivates him, so that's why we do this. So I want to keep this its own thing aside from the chores. So he has the opportunity just with school to make $5 a week, which is $1 a weekday or $1 a school day. Now, if he doesn't have school, there is no dollar to be made. Now, aside from that is the chores. And so I've come to $6 a week because he's 6 years old. I feel like that's good now. And that brings each chore to be worth about 5 cents. I think it was like 0.4532 something when I did it on the calculator. So it's about 5 cents per chore. As you can see, this do homework. He only gets homework on Tuesdays from school, but I have one worksheet a day for him to do at home always, or one activity, and it's always sitting on the table right with his pencil. He can always come to me and say, hey, I'm ready to do my homework, and he hasn't done it 2 days in a row, and I have reminded him 2 times, and I'm not going to keep reminding him. So when we sit down tomorrow evening to talk about his quote-unquote paycheck, I'm going to say, hey, if you look here, this is why you're getting, you know, a certain amount taken away. So, and then there are other tasks here that we'll kind of use off and on, and then there's a blank one that we can use too. Oh, there's 2 blank ones. I'm just using one. So yeah, and then eventually this chore chart. Larry, what are you doing? Stop, Larry. Eventually he'll move on to other chores, and this will become Lincoln's. So this is what I've come to. So $11 a week. I know it might seem steep to a lot of people, but we are separating his money into these 3 envelopes. So I feel like $5 was tough to stretch. And to really show him and let him get like the satisfaction of having a good amount in spending for something. He's got $5 in his savings right now, which is really good. And he's got, I think, 3 in give, and he had 4 in spend. So, which he used. He bought an iPad app or Apple app. So I feel like $11 is good because I can really help. He can really learn to split it all up to where, you know, he has enough money to spread throughout those 3 envelopes there. And I do not know why it is not focusing right now. Anyways, so this is his chore chart. I know some of you are probably going to be like, well, how the heck are you going to pay him and have all these minus 5 cents and whatnot? We have, and if you've seen some of my older videos, we still do that envelope system where we save our, I need to do my dishes, these are from dinner, where we save, you know, money from our wallet in certain sections of the little envelope system. We do it a little bit differently now, but this is our change that gets dumped. And since my husband's been gone, we have changed things up a little bit, and we've been putting coins in here so that whenever my husband comes home, we'll have a large amount of coins there, and maybe we can dump them or something. And I've been putting $5 bills in here. So my little envelope system that I showed a couple months back, with like what we do with our extra cash, it's essentially still exactly the same with the exception of the $5 bill, where we put $5 bills. It's the only part that changed for the most part. So I use this to be able to deduct stuff, and because I throw the 1s and the 5s in here, I'm able to break, you know, 20s or whatever I pull out of the bank, and I have all this change so I can deduct the 5 cents and give him perfect change. They put their change in these jars. This is Larry's. This is Lincoln's. I think I talked about earlier today how I'm trying to like give Lincoln like instant satisfaction whenever I ask him something simple like, okay, you know, let's pick up our toys. We're going to pick up the entire living room, and I'm going to give you a quarter. I'm trying to teach him, you know, that money comes from work. So Lincoln gets like pennies and stuff because I'm just trying to get that relationship for him so he understands like where the money is, like, okay, I work, I get money. He's only 3, but I'm just trying to sort of start that relationship off. And then Larry has 2 quarters in here from some things I've asked him to do. But basically, he'll throw his change in here that he gets from his commission, and then his 5s and 1s that he'll get, or 10s, but I doubt it'll ever be a $10 bill because I just put 5s and 1s aside. Sometimes when I pull a 20 out for his allowance, I'll just break it with that cash that's in there. But anyways, so this is where his cash gets separated into. So this is the commission plan I'm going to work off of for right now. Some of these may change a little bit. In fact, the whining one, sometimes I feel like I need to put up here in place of share. But anyway, so here it is. I also sometimes want to take a bath down because I give them a bath still. So this is kind of like a free, easy money for him because he really doesn't have to do anything. So this will probably get changed up. Actually, tomorrow I'll probably change it to I don't know. We'll see. He says please and thank you, so I don't have to worry about that. Put toys away goes along with the lines of clean up a room. I'm hating the stop whining thing because they have just been doing this whining thing lately that drives me bonkers. Anyways, so this is my current plan. I will let you guys know if it works out, and if it doesn't work out, if I find that the amount that I'm giving him is too high, I will let you guys know all of that. But just wanted to give a sort of a quick peek into kind of like my process and how I'm thinking of doing this whole thing. This responsibility chart, by the way, I believe is by Melissa and Doug. Yeah, it is. I got this off of Amazon. I think it was $18. I got it over a year ago, but I'm pretty sure they still have them. They have this one. They also have a calendar that's up in their playroom that I think I'm going to bring down here because originally I thought that their playroom was going to be this great classroom area, but it's really just their playroom. And so the bulletin board moved down here, and I think I need to move the calendar down here because it just doesn't get used up there at all. So yeah, that's that.